Howdy, spokes. Well, we made it through week 4, which started out to be a very chilly and windy and kind of miserable for me. But the cold weather lasted a very short time, and the weather became absolutely perfect for the better part of the rest of the week, and it was just delightful biking weather. I couldn't ask for more. And just a couple of highlights. I was looking forward to the Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area. It's a 40-mile long national park that's in Kentucky. It borders Kentucky and Tennessee. And I was looking forward to it for quite a while. And unfortunately, the trail that goes through there, for the paved road that goes through there, goes right down the middle of the park. And the campgrounds and all of the recreation areas are either 3 or 4 miles to this way or that way in the park. 3 or 4 miles on a bike is a long way, and I rode the whole thing in one day, so unfortunately I didn't see too much of Land Between the Lakes except for a lot of cemetery signs. I must have seen 15 or 20 cemetery signs. But the landscape was also pretty, and it was really nice. So I mean, it was nice driving through there, but I wish I had more time to spend checking out the recreation areas, and so I guess I'll have to go back someday. Anyway, here is week 4 in review. Well, I guess they can't all be perfect days. I expected the weather to be cooler this morning and a little windy, but still, that doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. I just was not in a good mood to ride today. Today is Sunday, by the way, and I just didn't feel like riding, and the cold headwind just was kind of miserable. And I set 2 goals for myself today. I only made it to the first one, which was still 55 miles, not too bad. But I just didn't feel like riding. Just wasn't in a good mood. So anyway, I'm here at my campground, and I'm going to try to settle in and take a little nap and get some sleep and try to keep warm, because it's supposed to be down to 44 tonight. Eek. Well, I met 2 people from France today, and they were riding bikes from the Underground Railroad all the way down from the bottom to the top, and they thought today's weather was perfect for riding. So it just goes to show different strokes for different folks, or maybe it's different spokes for different folks. Whatever. It is just the most beautiful day today. Tuesday afternoon. I think it's the 18th. It might be the 19th. I just climbed a little hill, and I think I'm about to go down. So if it's like I think it's going to be, I thought I'd take you with me. Here we go. I'm in Tennessee, by the way, getting ready to enter the Land Between the Lakes Park. We hit 34 miles an hour going down that one, but I was holding it back a little bit because you never know what's around the corners. And I was always wondering why nobody ever films the ups on these roads. All the journals I've looked at, nobody ever films the ups. Well, I found out they're not terribly exciting. That's why it takes a while to crawl up these things. Today I was riding with a really great group of 5 other riders, 2 from France, 2 from South Africa, and 1 from Vancouver, Canada. I just had lunch with them, picnic style. It was great. And they kind of taught me to climb these things with some reservation, using my granny gear. And I'll be darned, you still get up. It takes just a little bit longer, but you do still get up them. And so I began my next climb just a little bit higher than the one that we just came down. So I'm gonna do that and let you guys get back to something more interesting. Bye. Well, folks, I am staying tonight at Horseshoe Lake, Illinois. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see from here, but it's a very lovely evening here this evening. And I've got my tent all set up and everything already. I did about 70 miles today. I spent 2 hours in Paducah. I was at a bike shop and I got some new tubes and some advice, and then I got to eat at Taco John's, which I've been waiting for to get into Taco John's country. I used to work for Taco John's, for those of you who don't know me that well. Anyway, there's a couple of bike tips that I wanted to give to some people. A couple of things that you don't want to be without when you're camping on a bike trip. Number one, of course, bug spray. Make sure you have it with you at all times. And something that you might not know, you can get bit by mosquitoes while you're climbing a hill because you're not going that fast. And they can fly faster than you can pedal up a steep climb. And if I start slowing down and see the bugs landing on me, take it out and spray. Second thing never to be without is, oh, that's the wrong one. This, very important, Germ-X. This is just that hand sanitizer stuff. This has been the most versatile thing that I have had on this trip so far. Anything that starts to smell funky, you put some of this on it. And it takes care of the odors, it's antibacterial, so it does a great job for everything. I use this all the time and it has been very good. And oh, I was going through my pockets just a little while ago and I found this. This is a key card to a motel that I stayed at in Waverly, Tennessee. Yes, I remember that Shangri-La. Oh, this is where harp music would be playing if I had a dream sequence, but I don't have a dream sequence, so just play along with me. Well, I'm in Waverly, Tennessee, just getting ready to leave this morning, but I had to show you this hotel room that I ended up getting. I had to stop here, and there wasn't a lot of options to stay, but I really needed to do laundry due to a laundry emergency that had something to do with a bunch of Boy Scouts in a campground that peed all over the floor, that got on my clothes, that I just don't want to go into. But anyway, I had to do laundry, so I decided to stay here at this hotel. They were going to charge $57 for this room. I walked out because I was expecting to pay $35 at the most. I ended up paying $45, and just look at the quality of this room. It is just delightful. Here we have a couple of spots on the ceiling that they want to apparently fix, or somebody said. Here's a nice little hole in the closet door that says, "Fix me, fix me, fix me." There's water stains on the ceiling over here. Cigarette burns in the bedspread and on the floor. There are 3 lamps in this room, and isn't that the perfect lampshade for that lamp? 3 lamps, not one of them works. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. There was only 1 bulb in all the 3 lamps and none of them worked. So I just used the fluorescent ceiling lamp up here, which is, you know, lovely fluorescent lighting. Here in the bathroom, the towel bar is all bent over. Water pours out of the faucet when you turn that on. Oh, look at the lovely toilet seat. Isn't that nice? Just quality all around at this place. You know, I honestly feel like I may have slept safer as far as bugs are concerned in my tent than in this room, but I made it through the night, and we'll see how we feel tomorrow. And one more story before we close out week 4. You remember last week when I said that I had seen so many churches that if I had to plan my route based on where the next church was going to be, it would be much easier? Well, as it turns out, those people that I rode with for a while early in the week, they actually did just that. They camped out in the backs of churches along the routes, and they said that they actually got to the point where they were so picky that they would only pick churches that had outlets on the outside and had Wi-Fi service. So that shows you exactly how many churches there actually are on that route in the southern part of the United States. It really is quite amazing. Okay, there's week 4. I hope you enjoyed it.